They're arresting Cheri.
They're in the process of arresting Cheri.
They're arresting Cheri Honkala, a single mother.
They
for what?
said that a poor single mother was going to be able to talk to Ben Carson. Instead, they are arresting Cheri.
They're arresting a single mother for wanting a meeting with Ben Carson, who's a poor people housing person. They're arresting Cheri Honkala, who for wanting a meeting, and they're hurting her in the process. They're hurting her in the process.
Back up.
Please don't put your hands on me.
Back up.
Please
You touching me.
on me. I am not touching you, sir.
Oh, you the one who cared about it.
Bring it
You
this
the
way.
one who
Bring it
cared
this way.
about it.
Bring it this way.
Oh, that's not okay.
What are your names?
Don't hurt.
Homeland Security.
I need help. Back up.
Please do not put your hands on me, ma'am. Please do not put your hands on me, ma'am.
Back up.
All of us are on TV.
Back up.
Everybody's on live feed.
Back
The
up.
whole world is watching.
They are arresting Cheri Honkala, the co-director of the Poor People's Economic Human Rights Campaign. She is poor and she came here to ask for a meeting with Ben Carson about the $200,000 cuts that are being made to Section 8. She was here to demand our right to housing.
A single mother
Step
for
back.
wanting to meet with the
Step to the side.
Department of HUD.
Which car is yours? Whose car?
Right now. for
Coulter or James?
All she wanted was a meeting.
That is her
What is your name, sir? What is your name, sir?
Gaddy.
What is your last name?
Gaddy. Gaddy.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
Dr. Martin Luther King.
That's right.
Right now I cannot feel my left hand.
That's right. You're hurting her.
What is your name, sir? What is your name, sir? What is your name, sir?
I got you. Got it?
What is your name, sir? What is your name?
Feel my
What
left
is your name? You're hurting her. She cannot feel her legs and hands.
Back up.
What is your name?
All she wanted
What
was
is
a
your name, officer?
Back up.
All
Back
I
up.
wanted was a meeting on behalf of poor and homeless families across the entire country.
Take
We
a round of
walked
applause.
all the way here from Philadelphia. Poor people deserve to
because
meet.
people are on the
One
street.
fucking
Poor
meeting.
families are on the street, and instead you arrested her for nothing because she wants housing. You arrested her for housing.
Here's one of the officer's cars.
Criminalized. Why do we get now? Because we want a meeting. We're arrested. This is a different kind of sweep. This is a sweep of poor mama who's just trying to get up.
This is a poor single mother who lost for nothing more than housing.
Can you unlock this a little bit?
This name, I do not see a name tag. He's not.
What's up? What's
give
up?
me his
What's
name.
up?
What is your name? What is your name? What is your name, sir? What is your name? Someone hurt her left side. What are your names? This is Cheri Honkala, the co-director of Poor People's Economic Human Rights Campaign. She is a poor single mother being arrested because she demanded to speak to Secretary Ben Carson and demand her right to housing. She's here with Poor People's Economic Human Rights Campaign, the Poor People's March on Washington, D.C., led by poor and homeless people who are demanding housing for poor and homeless people and tenants everywhere.
See you?
Yeah. The officers refused to give their names. They hurt her left arm. She couldn't feel it on the way out.
Now, can you back away from the cruiser? Back. Watch it before a car hits you.
Here is their license plate. They refused to give their names.
Ma'am, back up. Back out the street. There's somebody. They're backing up, ma'am. Your safety is involved. Get out the street. Thank you.
D1 on M Street. D1 on M Street.
G1804006U. Refused to give their names.
She's going to D1 on M Street, okay? We're going to take care of her. Bruce, get your fucking van. We're going.
Hey.
Yeah, come on,
Let's
man.
calm him down.
Hey, go get him to get the van. We want to get over to this warehouse.
And you gotta break down where they're gonna take her.
I got it.
Move it away.
It's D1 on M Street. D1 on M Street. I already got the info.
Poor people, not corporate fucking philanthropy people, but poor people.
Go back and get him before he bursts out.
Bullshit place called Department of Housing and Urban Development, which is really just a lie. It's always been raised in class. If anybody doesn't know it, from the beginning it was built for white war widows of war veterans. It was never meant for poor mamas, for single mamas, for mamas of color. This is work that the welfare queens did, small W, capital Q, from Poor Magazine, where there was the deserving versus undeserving poor. And that now we have come to the end of that line with these hatchet men, with these violent racists like Trump a clown and Ben Carson and all of these men of color working for this plantation, this evil genocidal plantation. You, sir, you should be ashamed of yourself and don't look away and smile because you know you're right. Because this is bad public relations. Best believe. And I know you know your job. This was bad public relations.
Let him do something to get the vehicle, bring the vehicle around. Not so simply, you know what I mean? Like, she's guilty when you heard me. You can't do that now, so it's out around her. Get everybody back over to the lot, and then have somebody sitting there waiting on when she come out. So a motherfucker ain't gotta be waiting. No, you ain't recording.
So I'm gonna work on where she's going and everything. She's going to be good.
Directamente encargado de la vivienda. Carson le pagan a nuestros tax dollars para el trabajo de reunirse con el público. Eso es su trabajo. That's all that Carson does is meet with the public. That's his job. You think that he's really doing any of the administrative work for housing? That's his job, public relations. So si eso es su trabajo, ¿por qué está mandando a arrestar a una madre soltera? No lo puedo explicar. This is ridiculous. That Cheri got arrested for trying to set up a meeting with Ben Carson. And it's ridiculous that we have 5,000 homeless Puerto Ricans in Puerto Rico. We have thousands here on the mainland that evacuated Puerto Rico who are still living in relatives' homes. That's ridiculous. Besides all the traditionally homeless folks we have every year, they want to cut and reduce the Section 8 housing program in different states. When we already have we have more empty houses than homeless people in this country. Tenemos más casas vacías que gente sin hogar en este país. Esto es una ridiculez. Tenemos miles de gente que tuvieron que ir de Puerto Rico por el huracán, que están viviendo todavía en casa ajeno, en casas de sus familiares, en refugios, en shelters. Gente, tenemos que hacer algo. Tenemos que reunirnos, ser silencio, tener silencio con todo lo que
We
pasa.
already got the where Cheri's gonna be taken to. So I'm about to go with. I'm trying to get the car. They're gonna bring the van now, and then we should be, I think, headed that way.
Okay.
Right? Is that?
All right. So me acaban de dar dirección. Ahí es donde la llevaron a Cheri. Queremos asegurar que la policía no está jugando juegos, porque por desgracia en este país la policía también es una entidad muy violento. Unfortunately, the police is a very violent entity in this country. So we're just going to go down here to make sure that she's safe. I will keep people tuned in all day at different points. I'll try to get my phone charged to let folks know how folks are doing. For folks who are related to me, just want to let you know, Jacob is safe, Beto is safe, his girlfriend, Ruben is safe, Gabriel is safe. They are back at the tent site. They're not here with me. I have to answer this phone call because folks on the tent site are calling me now to find out what's going on. Love everybody.
Yes, Cheri
Thank you
was
for tuning
arrested
in.
for an update. For an update, The Poor People's Economic Human Rights Campaign is on the Poor People's March on Washington, D.C. to demand poor people's rights and basic human rights for the poor and homeless. Cheri Honkala, our co-director, has been arrested as she was in HUD requesting a meeting with Ben Carson, whose entire job is PR, to meet with people.
I got told they were gonna try the belt where I was.
Well, we're done in here.
She got the containts. She got the containts.
Do you know who has the keys to the car?
No, I know I've heard first.
We will keep you updated as new things take place. Again, this is Poor People's Economic Human Rights Campaign. We are outside the HUD office in Washington, D.C. on the Poor People's March on Washington. We came to demand a
I'll say this now. I need
meeting
to the tech. I got my kids there.
to discuss $200,000 cuts to Section 8.
The only one.
We gotta get in there. We gotta get